I think you're going to definitely see some boatmances, some complicated boatmances. Hi, it's Captain Glenn from Below Deck Sailing Yacht, and I'm hanging with InTouch. I love them both. I think they're great, but I think they need to work on their skills of, it's like we all get frustrated, we all get upset, we all, but I think one skill, and maybe they don't teach us this in school, but if somebody's upset, whoever gets upset first, the other person is really much better if they're not upset. Like give them a little bit of time to go through whatever's upsetting them, and then you'll have your chance later, because what you're trying to get across, it doesn't come across, they don't hear it, So the message never gets there, and then you just have conflict. Oh yeah, a lot of people end up working as couples. It's actually quite common that people, sometimes they join the industry as a couple, but that's not so common. But they come into the industry single, and then they meet someone, fall in love, and then they look for their next job as a couple's job, Yeah, I've had a couple. I don't want to go into too much detail, but once I was with, I think the chief stew, and it went on for a while. We kept it pretty discreet, obviously, but it was funny because the owner, kind of figured out there was something going on, but he didn't know it was with me. And we were both on the foredeck. She was serving them on the foredeck, and I was doing deck stuff on the foredeck. And he asked her, "Oh, I heard you have a boyfriend on the boat." And it's like, it's him. He's like, "Oh my God." So it was a bit awkward, that him finding out. But yeah, sooner or later people find out. Chef Adam is a great chef, but I think NATASHA, I don't know, just the way she interacts with the crew, I really like that. I really, it's very positive. There's some conflict. You could see that in the trailer. But I mean, I think part of it is also positioning and confidence and showing confidence, because you obviously, especially in that role, you have to be quite confident, because it's, you're like an artist, and you have to think your stuff is good. Otherwise, you're not going to make it, And so that comes across a little bit, but her cooking is really good. I love her. Yeah, she's a fantastic chef. Oh, I would definitely consider working with Adam again, for sure. But I think he has to make his mind up that he wants to. And as far as I understand, he doesn't really want to work on super yachts anymore. That's a big part of it. If you're not happy where you are, that's going to show under pressure. Well, when we first arrived in Croatia, everybody has to quarantine. And then we were doing regular health checks, temperature every morning and stuff like that, questionnaires. We had regular testing, PCR testing up the nose and all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, we were doing masking, except when we're just on the boat and we're just interacting with the guests, and where we don't have to wear masks. Everywhere else, social distancing, everything that's coming on board has to be sanitized by the suppliers, the provisioners, but then we also take extra precautions and sanitize it before we move it inside, just to be 100%. Obviously, if we have a positive case, even if it turns out to be a mild case, because of the potential to spread, even asymptomatically, it can be the end of our charter season, so we don't want to take any chances like that. I haven't done that much in my career, and for me, it's a little bit awkward. I mean, I enjoy. Actually, I was a lot of times, different guests over the years, really great charter guests, would take not just myself, but the whole crew. We'd leave one person on watch, and we'd all go out, to the boss sometimes. And that's a lot more fun, because you don't have that pressure. But I don't mind it. The times I've done it, it's been fun. So you can see I'm kind of chatty. And so I love interacting with people and hearing their stories and things like that. So I don't mind it, but it is a little bit awkward.